Israeli military launches major operation in West Bank City. There have been Israeli drone strikes and gun battles between Israeli forces and Palestinian militants in Jenin, after Israel launched a major military operation in the occupied West Bank. 8 Palestinians have been killed and 50 injured, health officials say. Israel said it had dealt a heavy blow to terrorist organizations in Jenin. Palestinians accused it of a war crime. Jenin has seen many Israeli raids in the past year, and residents have been linked to multiple attacks on Israelis. The military said there was no specific timeline for ending the operation, but security sources told Israeli media that it might last several days. In 2002, during the Second Palestinian Intifada, Israeli forces launched a full-scale incursion in Jenin. At least 52 Palestinian militants and civilians and 23 Israeli soldiers were killed during 10 days of intense fighting. The current Israeli military operation, which appears to be one of the most extensive in the West Bank in years, began in the early hours of Monday. A drone was used to attack an apartment in the center of Jenin's refugee camp, where some 14,000 people live in less than half a square kilometer. Map showing Jenin the military said the apartment was being used as a joint operational command center for the camp and the Jenin brigades, a unit made up of different Palestinian militant groups, including Hamas and Islamic Jihad. Drones were used for further airstrikes, and thousands of Israeli troops were deployed in what a military spokesman described as an counter-terrorism operation focused on seizing weapons and preventing Jenin from acting as a safe haven for Palestinian fighters. Amid intense gun battles between the troops and Palestinian militants, the Jenin brigade said, "We will fight the occupation Israeli forces until the last breath and bullet, and we work together and unified from all factions and military formations." Smoke rises during a major Israeli military operation in Jenin, in the West Bank, the 3rd of July, 2023. Image source EPA image caption. Dark smoke was seen rising over Jenin as Israeli troops operated inside the city. Ahmed Zaki, a resident of the camp, told the BBC that columns of Israeli army vehicles penetrated the outskirts of the camp from several streets. Palestinian ambulance driver Khaled Al-Ahmad said, "What is going on in the refugee camp is real war. There were strikes from the sky targeting the camp.